SCI claims to have made $78 million in a trade. Now, why are some traders calling it a bluff? Um, I'm not here to confirm nor deny the brother's claims. However, I've been trading for a little over a year. And what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna try to walk you guys through his methodology of trading, right? Which he claims to have created, a system that works for him. And it's not a secret. He shares it with other, with everybody. Y'all can look it up on YouTube or on any of the platforms where he shares his videos, right? Now he says that he had created a strategy called ICC, which means that he trades with the overall market structure, right? Meaning that whether the market is on the downtrend or uptrend, he looks for price levels where the market first gives him an indication, which is the I indication that, okay, this is what I'm about to continue to do, right? And then after that, he looks for what he calls a correction of the market, right? And when the market corrects to actually confirm the direction in which it's going, then he gets that confirmation of the direction in which the market is going, then he takes the trade. Now, the problem with that, in my opinion, is that the market is not as straightforward all the time, right? Which he also points out in his videos, like, don't take this to with a grain of salt, because the market is not as straightforward. So what I'm about to do, you guys, I'm gonna show you guys an example of what he talks about and my opinion as to why the market is not always as straightforward, right? We're gonna use SPY, for instance, right? The S&P 500. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean, right? All right, as you guys can see, this is the S&P 500, the ETF, right? And last week, the stock was on a downtrend, right? The stock was on a downtrend right here, as you guys can see. So what he does, what he claims to do is he would come on a higher time frame and he would look at the overall market structure, right? Meaning that he looks at what the market is doing. I know my screen is busy, so I'm gonna take some of this stuff off, right? I'm gonna take some of this stuff off because my screen is busy, right? So okay, so what he does, for instance, this is a SPY, right? And the market was on a downtrend last week, right? We're gonna this is a 4-hour time frame. Now we're gonna go to a 1-hour time frame to see the downtrend clearer, right? Which is what he claims to do, right? As you guys can see, this was the uptrend right here, right? And this was our last uptrend, like the last higher high right here, right? So he would look at the trend, the structure of the market, which here the market was going down, and we had a reversal right here, right? Now, some people would take a trade down here, which it's okay to take a trade down here when you sense a reversal in the market. But what he does is he claimed he would come here on the last lower high, because at this point right here, when the price breaks above this level, then everything above this level would be bullish, right? Because the market is telling you, okay, I've already reversed and I'm going upwards, right? So as you guys can see, the market, rather than coming back here, the price coming back down here, the price jumped from here yesterday, from last Friday here, the price came up here, it jumped here, right? Which it broke above this last lower high right here, right? So this, in his strategy, this would be the indication that the price is trying to go up, right? And then what he looks for is the correction, right, aspect of it. So what would be the correction? Meaning that the price, after it breaks above the last lower high, then it would correct itself coming back down here, right? Once the price come down here, then it should confirm, or either continue to go up, or it would say, okay, I don't have enough bias here to push the price back up, so that the price would fail to go up and it would fall down, right? It would go back down. So in his claims, he says that once the price come back here to correct itself, it would, once it confirm, if it confirms here that okay, the buyer is enough buyers at this level to push the price up, then he would take the trade here going upwards, right? So for this matter, I'm gonna test this strategy myself and I'm gonna let you guys know how what it does, right? But this is his claim and how he makes this is how he claims he had made like millions of dollars in the stock market. Now I've been trading for over a year, and I know that as far as the how much money you can make in a trade, it all depends on your risk reward ratio, also and the position sizing, right? So meaning that if I have $1 million or $500,000 in the market and I put it on what he calls a high probability, because to him this strategy is a high probability strategy, right? If I take a trade on what I consider a high probability setup and I know that it's gonna go my way, I can throw 500,000 on there and it's gonna return me probably 1.5 million or more. You get what I'm saying? This is how he claims he had made money. Now, then again, I'm not confirming nor denying. I'm just showing you guys that you never know. What y'all? Anyway, let me know what y'all think.